Today, I made this apple crumble, but don't tell anyone because it's healthy. Shh.
I saw that I had a whole bunch of granola that was unopened and is about to expire like any day now. So I decided to make a healthy apple crumble, and that's what we're going to do today. All right, so what you want to do first is grab some apples. So you want at least 6 apples, but you can have as many as you want to. Then you'll want to have your butter. Here I have about 2-3 tablespoons worth, just give or take. 1/4 cup of maple syrup, a tablespoon of honey, obviously my granola. I've got 2 bags of the Purely Elizabeth here. And then I also have some arrowroot powder just to thicken up the sauce. There's no real certain amount that you need of this. It's just kind of eyeballing and depending on how thick you want your sauce to be. They say to start off with 2 and then add a 1/3. Okay, so what you want to do first is peel your apples. I'm just using a normal peeler here. Ow! You're going to peel the apple. Peel the apple. Peel the apple. Peel the apple. I swear, this is going to take me forever. There has got to be an easier way to peel these apples. Oh, that was easy. Okay, now you're gonna chop your apples. So I like to chop them like this in just a little wedge form. You don't have to do this. You can do it in cubed if you want to. I prefer this way though because I don't know, when you're actually eating your apple crumble, it's really nice to have that really big bite of apple. Once you have your mountain of apples, it's time to cook them. Add your butter. Put your apples in. All right, just put them. I always get scared that I'm gonna burn myself. Now you'll want to stir the apples in your butter just to coat all of the apples with that melted butter. Try not to crush the apples though, because you want them to stay intact. You don't want to be making applesauce here. When you're done combining all of the apples together, then you'll want to put your lid on, make sure your heat is turned down, and you'll just want to let them sit and stew for about 5 minutes. Oh yeah. Just hear that bubble. Grab your maple syrup and pour it all in. Thank you, Canada, for providing such great maple syrup. Grade A, eh? It's cinnamon time. Yeah. Stir that in. So see how it's a bit runny down at the bottom? I just want to thicken that up, so I'm just going to take little bits of my arrowroot powder and sprinkle it in. If you don't have arrowroot powder, you can go ahead and use cornstarch. It'll do the same thing. All right, so see how all of that moisture has turned into kind of like a paste? That is exactly what you want when you're making this. Once you start getting that desired consistency, you can then turn off your stove. All right, time to pour this bad boy in here. Oh yeah. And now for your toppings. I've got my Purely Elizabeth granola here. One for me. One for you. One for me. One for you. All right, just go ahead and sprinkle it on. Yeah. And done. So that was a really quick and easy way to have that apple crumble fix, but without nearly the amount of sugar. Also, apple crumble takes a lot of time to cook. This took like, what, 10 minutes? Anyway, let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. Well, there you have it. It was delicious. Of course it was, because I made it. Anyway, see you later. And also, remember, you can peel your apples very quickly by just snapping your finger.